Right, here's the video by demand. Everybody's been asking me the same things over and over, so I went ahead and made a video. This is a comparison video between the three tools we offer for the Obdstar lineup. So we've got here the smallest one is the Obdstar P50. Then in the middle, we've got the Obdstar DC706. And then we've got the flagship, which is the Obdstar KeyMaster G3, right, immobilizer unit. Now to sum it up, all three of these units come with the P004 adapter, which allows you to connect, it's basically a breakout cable for OBD to devices, or yeah, pretty much all Edge Computers modules at the MP001 programmer. Now this programmer is when you need to read EEPROMs and also access advanced ECMs to clone and read them. It will ask you possibly for the MP0.
Now, every now and then I'll get a message on the comments, somebody saying, hey, there's the Altel that can do this function, or there's a snap-on scanner that can do all these functions and clone and things like that. Let me tell you something. There is no Altel scanner that can do the functions of the DC706 and all the functions you can add on to the Obdstar KeyMaster G3. It does not exist. None of them. The IM lines, the MS911, the Ultras, none of them can do these. I want somebody name me which Altel or Snap-on scanner can clone a one-to-one clone of the JPEG 2, JPEG 3, or any of these, or even a simple AC Delco E69 ECM. I want to name one of these Altel scanners that can do it. It does not exist. It's a lie from the pit of hell. These are the most advanced handheld scanners that can do this. There's no other competition that can do it on the market right now, just to clear that up.
This does not come with the DC706. You do need to purchase this MP001 separately. Of course, if you needed it also here, you're almost always going to need it on the DC706. But one big advantage, the Obdstar KeyMaster G3 does come with the MP001 included, and also a lot of other accessories. Definitely check out my unboxing review video on this so you can see that. So that's one of the pluses as well with the Obdstar KeyMaster G3. Anyway, that pretty much sums it up. You can look at our videos to see when this is used and how it's used as far as reading chips, backing up, and cloning ECMs, all of that. We've got tons of videos on the channel. Go back and check them out. Guys, we're shipping everything out for you. We got the coupon sale going on right now for the Ultimate CAN bus tester. We got them in stock, everything for you. New staff, guys. So I got with me right here
Josh.
Josh, okay, Josh, he's more on the technical side. Tell him a little bit about your background and kind of stuff you did. Engines.
Oh man, so I've built engines.
What do you do with the crankshafts?
I'm the youngest certified crankshaft grinder in Houston, man.
Okay.
Do anything like that, measuring by the thousandths of an inch is butter to me.
All right, this guy, he's expert. He also worked in the auto parts industry. So, hey, man, I'm pulling the best of the best, man. We're improving things. We're getting things moving. You might see him on some of the other videos. He's going to be out in the field as well. He's helping with the technical side, support on you guys' orders. I told you, man, globalcommerceca.com is the future of automotive technology, man. Also, we got here at the desk.
Hi, I am Anne Marie with Global Commerce. I am shipping orders, a lot of it.
Yeah, so she's going to be more on the processing customer service. So there's a customer service number. You're probably going to see it here shortly, and you might be speaking with her directly anytime you do your orders. She's also probably one of the first persons you communicate with, emails, all that kind of stuff. Guys, things are improving here. We're growing. Definitely don't forget, we got the G3s by the mountains, guys. Pounds, kilos, however you want them, guys. We got them in stock. Coupon code right now, $60 off. Definitely go get yours today right now. $30 off too right now on your Obdstar P50s, available right now, guys. Get on it right now. Don't forget, we're the #1 distributor in the U.S. for Fox Flash. We got them in stock as well, guys. Get on it right now. Everything you need, we got it available at globalcommerceca.com. Globalcommerceca.com is automotive technology, period, point blank. And the P50, the default function of it is crash reset, as you can see right there, right? It comes with the crash reset, and it also comes with a standard, just a normal code reader. This is not a scanner, this is just a code reader, OBD2 code reader, that's all. Updates are frequent, monthly, if not more. And the P50 has the ability to update and add on the odometer correction function, right? So let me show you the crash reset, what it looks like. So as you can see, you can reset SRS airbag modules, you can reset batteries, and also you can reset Steering angle sensors. Yes, right now they're actually putting crash data inside of steering column modules, guys. It's crazy, and that's what they're doing. So, which means in a crash, they might require you to replace the steering angle sensor. Exactly. So I'll even click on it to show you. So steering angle reset, we click on that. Let's just do a manual. So here you can look at the angle of the steering angle sensor, and you can connect to it and erase the crash in case you had to do that. We can see the pinout. Here's a steering angle sensor, and this is showing you the actual connection. To connect to it via the CAN lines using the P004 adapter included with this unit. Now going back to the battery reset function. So we can do an Audi BMS, and then, oh, sorry about that. Then we can do, cancel, let me go back to that, yes. We're gonna do a start. And of course it'll be bench mode, and the updated format, you can go onto boot mode on some devices depending on the type of unit you have. Of course it's going to be bench mode using the included P004 adapter, and we're going to tell it okay. And then we can look at ECU information and advanced functions. Yeah, you can read the EEPROM of this. So we're going to go back and Buick BMS start. Boot. This would require the MP001 or any one of these three devices, because you'd have to do it in boot mode. Tell it okay. Pin out. Oh, sorry about that. Pin out. And this is what it looks like. So we could zoom in and see this unit. And you can see the pin out here, of course, can high, can low, and it does require, in this instance, to connect these two boot pins, pin 1 and pin 2. You have to tear off the sticker and to probe into those two holes, right? And we'll hit back. Then you could read and write the internal EEPROM if you needed to. All right. So we'll hit back. So to sum it up, this tool will allow you to erase crash data in the BMS systems, battery management systems of these vehicles listed here. So we're going to go back, escape, and then we have the airbag reset, and this is going to allow us to reset. And I've got many videos showing you how to use this exactly on many different makes and models, Toyota, Dodge, Hyundai, Kia, everything on the channel. Definitely go back and check my other videos on this. So of course we can hit start on one of these, and as you can see, we can do this one via OBD if we wanted to, just connect them straight to the vehicle's port, or we can do bench mode, and then we'll tell it okay, which means the vehicle has to be, this is an internet tool, these all are, so you do need internet for these tools, which means you would have the module pulled out and on the bench, and you would use this P004 adapter to connect to it. At that point, you can go to guide or pinout. I prefer the pinout, it's quicker for me. And there's the pinout for this module. And at that point, we could do ECU information, read the DTCs, and erase the crash data. That simple, guys. So let me go to the add-on function for this tool. Let me go back, and the odometer correction function. This is an add-on available on our website, globalcommerceca.com, and you go into subscriptions, you will find the odometer correction add-on available for the P50. So that will allow you to correct odometer. So you had to replace one that was burned out or flooded or something of that nature, and you need to put the correct mileage to match your vehicle. That's what this tool will allow you to do on certain vehicles. Definitely check out the full list of the vehicles that it does support on our website as well. So we'll go to Chevy. Let's try a Impala. So 2014 to 2016, we press enter. Mileage calibration, that's what we want, enter. It's going to try to read it, but of course we're not connected to the vehicle. You would need to connect with the OBD port cable like this to your vehicle, and it will be able to connect, read the mileage, and then you'll be able to change it. But we're not connected to the vehicle, we're just on the bench mode to show you these features, so it's going to time out and fail here.
as you can see what happened. So, all right, and that pretty much sums up the P50 and its capabilities, right? So think about the P50. It's a pretty much airbag reset tool. It'll reset airbag crash codes on steering angle sensors, on SRS airbag modules, and also on BMS battery monitoring systems. Also does have a little oil reset service in case you needed it. You could reset on the oil light on certain vehicles. Very frequent updates, monthly, sometimes more than once a month. Moving on, we have the Obdstar DC706. Now this unit is, as you can see, it's bigger than the P50, and this unit is primarily for cloning, right? So if you have engine computers such as this is a AC Delco Chevy GM E38 ECM, we would be able to connect to this ECM on bench mode using the DC706 and make an exact clone. You know, the billionaires that run these companies, they decide like, hey, I don't want you to take a used one from the junkyard or a used vehicle that is no longer in service and put this module in your car in case yours is bad. I want you to go to the dealer and try to pay 5 or 6 times the price for a brand new one that we don't have in stock. It's on back order, and it might take you 6 months to 2 years to get it. If not, too bad, you just gotta wait, you know? Those guys, they don't run nothing over here, okay? This is an anti-corruption, anti-scam channel. We give you the facts, we give you the truth. We break and destroy all the scams on this channel, and we teach you how to get things done. We've got hundreds of videos to teach you how to defeat these multi-billion-dollar scams. That's why this is the most hated channel by Big Auto on the internet right now. For example, on ECU Flasher, we go here, and we're gonna pick, we can do also motorcycle ECMs, by the way, and TCMs, and also some other modules such as Dodge. Let me just open that really quick so I can show you the Dodge RF hubs, for example, right here. We can click on this one. We can do a pinout so you can see it. So here's a model of RF hub that is compatible, this one too. And here's the pinout, and we would be able to, I'm gonna do start. So you can see we have bench mode available. It also has some functions via OBD, but on bench mode, we're gonna go there, tell it okay. Of course, you need internet. These are internet tools, guys. By the way, if your subscription runs out of on any of these tools, your tool will still work. You just will not get updates. And the price to update will increase. You do wanna, before your subscription runs out, you do want to contact us, head over to our website and purchase your newest update before your subscription runs out to have some cost savings there. It's very cheap. These are very reasonable and excellent tools. As you can see, once we connect, we could read the pin code to this RF hub. We could read and write it and clone it if we needed to, right? So that's what the beauty of the DC706. Very powerful tool that allows you to do all of these things. So we're going to go now to ECM, and then we're going to go into GM. We're going to look up this E38. So just to be quicker, I'm just going to search it in. Again, the full list is on our website, E38, globalcommerceca.com, that teach you how to connect or what all the devices are supported. And we can do this on bench mode using the P004 adapter, right? In fact, that's the only mode available for this ECM, and that's included, again, with your DC706. And we do have them in stock. So we hit start, internet, yes. And once we're connected, we can do ECU info. We can read the internal EEPROM, internal flash, and we can then copy and back it up to a replacement unit. And then our car will recognize the used unit just as our original one, and there will be no difference. And we will avoid getting scammed by the multi-billion-dollar corporations. So just that simple, guys. That's how it works. Check it out. I've got many videos showing you step-by-step how to get all of these done. We've got it on our website, or actually on this channel. And the list of the devices or modules that it supports grows monthly a lot. There's a lot it supports right now, guys. There is no other device like this handheld
fully encompassed that can do what this DC706 can do. It doesn't exist. None of the Autel devices can do this. None of the Snap-on, none of them can do these things. You can do the Dodge Jeep Chrysler GPEC, which is on the Hellcats, GPEC 2A, GPEC 3. You can clone them, modify them, change their VIN numbers. I've got videos showing you how to do all of this stuff. There is no other devices that can do this portable like this on the market. It does not exist. Not one Autel can do this, by the way. Next up is the Obdstar KeyMaster G3, and this is the flagship device of the line, guys. So this is the immobilizer device. So it allows you to make keys for a lot of different vehicles up to new model. It also has the advanced ECU functions that allows you to do modifications to a lot of modules on your vehicles. For example, Dodge Jeep Chrysler. Let's go into here. And of course you need internet. This is an internet tool. All right, so we're gonna pick Jeep. And let's go, for example, air conditioning and heating. On the Renegade, so we could unlock the ECU on this module, and we could also write the VIN. It's in beta. Anytime you see something in beta, that means there could be a variant. There's some testing, so it might work on the one you're using and it might not, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. Beta means that it's not 100% for all vehicles or variants at the moment. Just keep that in mind if you see that. Again, no other tool, there's no Autel, no other tool that allows you to do these type of modifications, change VINs on vehicles or modules this way, right? Let's do the power steering. That's a common one. Unlock the ECU, right? Let's see, navigation, Renegade as well, VIN writing as well, beta. All right, that's it on that to show you kind of what the advanced ECU can do, right? Okay, so now we can go back, escape. Similar functions also under GM, of course. I've shown this before. We've got more in-depth review videos on the Obdstar KeyMaster G3 and all the other devices on the channel. You definitely want to go and check those out. Cruise. Let's do radio. So you can reset the VIN on the radio, right? So that will allow you to put a used radio in the Chevy Cruze, for example, right? So that's just one of the features. So that's what the advanced ECU allows you to do. So we will now go back, and now you have ECU flasher. Now the ECU flasher is the same ECU flasher that you've seen here on the DC706, but it does not by default have the cloning option. Here's the beauty of the KeyMaster G3. Being that it's the flagship device, everything that you saw that I've shown you that was demonstrated and installed on each one of these, the crash reset, the odometer function, and the cloning function, you can add all of these on to the KeyMaster G3, right? There's nothing you can add on to the DC706. And of course, I showed you can add the odometer correction to the P50. But on the KeyMaster G3, you will add all of these functions on here, and that will make this a literally powerhouse, right? In that case, so this, if you added the odometer correction, so once you go to your G3 here, you have an icon here included as well as the odometer correction, right? And you can purchase these add-ons on our website, globalcommerceca.com, under the subscriptions tab, and we'll be able to add that onto your device. Now, a feature the other devices don't have, but this does have, is the programmer. So the programmer allows you to access MCUs and some devices such as body controllers and EEPROM chips directly. I've got many videos showing you how to do this. And in my opinion, this is one of the best programmers out right now as far as ease of use. The database does need to grow, and it will over time. This is a brand new device. It's only been out, I think, about a month or two. So keep that in mind. But it does a very excellent job of giving you real-time feedback when you're actually making a valid connection to your devices. Excellent. So again, if we go under ECU flasher, remember by stock, the device does not have the cloning function. You do need to add it on. So if I go to the E38 ECM that we just, in fact, it's not on here. We've got the E39. We can do that, but I'm going to show you using the same mode, right? P004 adapter on bench. Okay, we've got internet. And as you can see, we can connect to the device, we can read the internal flash, we can read the pin code, but we do not have the right functions. The reason we do not have the right functions is because we don't have the cloning package add-on onto this unit. You can add this, like I said. So that is what this allows you to do. So this one device will take the place of all of these. Another feature it has that none of these have is the test platform. So if you're doing bench work, that would allow you to turn on certain devices. For example, certain devices right now, they don't just turn on when you supply them power and grounds. No, they require certain CAN bus signals to actually wake them up, such as instrument clusters, radios, and things of that nature. The test platform allows you to send those CAN bus signals to those devices and activate them, turn them on for testing and whatever you need to do. So that's something good for people that do bench work and things like that. And then of course the RFID section allows you to test keys, make sure that everything is working. Like for example, if I do auto detect here and I do have a key right here. Actually, that's not a valid key. It wouldn't be able to read that one. This is the IR key. But I could go, if I had one, I could put it here and it will be able to read it. But I could go to remote test to actually test also remotes and things of that nature to make sure your remote is working. So here's the detection area. So as you can see, detected this at a 315 megahertz, things of that nature. So a Obdstar KeyMaster G3 loaded with the functions you need, cloning functions, cluster calibration, airbag reset. There is no competition on the market. And of course you would have immobilizer functions. There's nothing, no device would be able to do this. No device can do this. It doesn't exist. This is the only device on the market right now that can do these type of features. Anyway, that's basically a breakdown of the three devices we carry and answer the questions of what the differences are and what you can do. Anyway, if you didn't notice, now you know. And no one is half the battle. Click that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one, guys. Globalcommerceca.com is automotive technology, period, point blank.